If you're currently losing weight and you struggle, you struggle with eating the cookies, pulling up to the McDonald's drive-through, eating whatever you see in your path, you know, going to your closet and fridge in the middle of the night and grabbing a few things and then taking it back to your room and then overeating. It's like boom. Then you gain a bunch of weight the next day. It's like, oh man, the weight loss is not working. But it's like you're doing the things that are not necessary, right? And I learned this the hard way. And I'm going to teach you all how I destroyed my cravings. Like I completely annihilated my cravings. Like sometimes my cravings for like sweets and junk food and things I used to love, like boneless chicken wings, freaking Domino's pizza, man, ice cream, brownies. It all went away over time, through going to the gym, losing weight, right? I used to be 240 pounds. And that kid, his diet, he didn't even know what a diet was because he was drinking 4 Cokes a day, eating fast food like almost every day out, like after school, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, Five Guys. It's like, dude. So he didn't have a structure of diet and he had no self-control over his diet. And that's the first point we're going to get into is self-control, right? You lack self-control. You lack it because your mind just wants that reward. Your mind sees the sweet and the junk food as a reward. So it gravitates towards that reward, and that reward is so easily accessible. Like, it's a reward that you don't have to work towards because you can easily just grab the cookie out of the closet. You can easily just do that. Back then, in ages ago, our ancestors had to hunt for their food. Do you think they had brownies and cookies like right in front of them to just eat anytime and enjoy and crave? No, not really. They had to hunt for it. They had to work for it. And that's the problem. We're not even being hunters, right? Humans haven't even evolved that much from back then. Well, they have, but the circuits, logically, the circuits. And what I'm saying is, you just keep frying your dopamine system. You're frying your brain, with again and again and again and again and again, and just ruining your life, making yourself more and more and more unhappy. Right. The thing with the cravings is it's also an internal desire that it could be from overeating, from not loving yourself, from not accepting yourself, for hating the way you are. For me, it was I didn't love myself, and I was the fat kid growing up, and I would just eat my life away because those chicken sandwiches, man, those cookies, those ice cream bars and ice cream cookies, they made me happy when I wasn't never happy. Being bullied in school, and I wasn't a happy guy. I was super insecure, depressed, and generally those foods like helped me, kept me happy, kept me running, bro. And it's like you can't defend against that though, because that's just not the way. That is not happiness. Those foods destroy you, man. They destroy your mental health. They destroyed my mental health. Drinking like 4 Cokes a day is like, who would want to do that? Who would want to live like that? You get what I'm trying to say now? It first comes with understanding that you lack self-control and that there's something wrong internally inside of you and you need to start working towards change. Now, I'm going to give away some tactics that I kind of like came up with myself, that I kind of done myself for like the past, 3 years, 4 years that I've been on weight loss. And the first thing that helps so much is okay. So I have, this is my brother's, but I have Chips Ahoy cookies. I don't know what this confetti cake flavor is. I tasted it. It tastes nasty. Fat me would have loved. My fat me would have chewed these in like a day, but I took like a little bite of this and I spit it out in my mouth. It's disgusting. Either way, what I like to do is I'm gonna move my camera over. I literally, what I did was I put the junk food there and I leave it there on my desk while I'm doing schoolwork or like, you know, doing something, working on my social media. And I would leave the junk food or the candy there and I would stare at it. And what this does is you're actually helping your self-control more, because by now I would have opened it and eaten the cookie. But the more you practice this and the more that you practice staring at it and telling yourself, I'm not going to eat you, I'm not going to eat you, I am not going to eat you. You're repeating these affirmations in your head that you don't want to eat the cookie because you know then it's bad for you. And there's other things you can eat, or you're not hungry at all. Most of the time when you're eating these cravings, like you're not even hungry. You're not even hungry. That's the reality, bro. Like me going into that closet at 3 a.m. at night while I was staying up playing games, I wasn't hungry. I just did it to satisfy myself. So you just gotta have it, bro, and just look at it and observe it and just think to yourself, yo, I'm not eating this. What you can also do is same thing, how you have the Chips Ahoy or whatever you're addicted to on the desk. Get out a piece of paper, or let's just use my phone. I go on the notes, open up notes or a journal with a pencil, and I start writing down, why am I addicted? Not even why am I addicted. Why do I want to eat this? Why do I want to eat this? Okay. So I have that written down. And then you kind of just journal your way through it. You try to understand yourself, like, hey, why do I want to eat this? Do I really need this now? Is this good for me? Will this benefit me? You gotta like ask yourself these questions and just journal. Journal while looking at the craving. Will this benefit me? Probably not. It probably won't benefit you at all, my guy. So that's my first tip, and second tip is, stare at it, affirm, and try to like control your self-control. And even if you relapse, and let's say you go a few days without the cravings, but then you relapse, that's okay. It's okay to relapse because that's part of the process. That's literally part of the process. Because with every day of drinking Cokes, now you went down to, you only drink Cokes now 3 times a week. And people beat themselves up for that. And that is progress. You're making progress, my guy. And the last tip I wanted to say is, this is going to be like a little bit iffy, but over time, when you eat more healthier and you get on an actual diet, and since I'm want to be training as a bodybuilder, I'm eating only clean whole foods. The more you like eat clean whole foods, like honestly, those cravings just go away, because you have such a mission, such an ambition, and such a goal that, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna eat any junk food anymore. I'm going to stick to my diet, stick to my plan, eat clean whole foods. I'll eat eggs and toast in the morning. Lunch, I'll have chicken and rice. Boom. Dinner, I got veggies, ground beef, noodles. Boom. Clean whole foods. Only drink water throughout the day around a gallon. And once you lock in on that process and lock in on weight loss, then it's like those cravings will go away. About that though, Remember, there's 0 cal stuff. There's 0 cal maple syrup, syrup. There's protein bars, which is like a good replacement for cravings because a lot of protein bars are like chocolate flavored and stuff. And we also have protein powder, which you can mix in with like oatmeal, make pancakes out of it, make French toast out of it. There's so much you can do with protein powder. You can literally make protein ice cream. And once you replace those processed foods with like more of the clean and protein versions over time, then the cravings are just going to go away even more. Because literally, if you can just make protein chocolate ice cream or a protein fudge brownie, or like buy the Lenny protein cookies from like the gas station or something, like bro, and then your cravings are just going to disappear, my guy. So that's what helped me. And those are the three things that really helped me, was just staring at it, affirmations, journaling, and really eating clean over time and finding replacements, filling in those replacements, like for example, with Diet Coke, I drink Coke Zero or Sprite Zero because I enjoy drinking Coke Zero because it kind of gives you the same place. Like if you on a rush, just take the Coke Zero, bro. Just get the healthier option, bro. Just go buy the Chipotle, bro. Hey, bro, Chipotle? Just go buy the Chipotle, bro. You will destroy your cravings and you will get over this. If you need any extra help, literally comment, send me a DM on Instagram. I do not have any services. Everything is free. You can call me on Discord. You can schedule a one-on-one call with me and I'll help you, bro. Because I want to be there for my younger self and for you.